I'm still shocked about the culture festival. I didn't know you were like that, man. I mean, everybody on the team voted for you, but we couldn't beat the massive popularity of that Teddy-kun. Sorry that we couldn't turn the tide. I should have asked my classmates, too. I wasn't really trying. Oh, that's cool, man. I feel like a jerk for trying to rig the votes for you. Sorry for butting in on your battle. I'm ashamed. Ko was impressed for some reason. But, you know, even aside from the cross-dressing contest, the beauty pageant was pretty disappointing, too. I mean, Naoto-san is pretty, but I think the real winner should have been... Chie? Yeah, we know. You have a thing for Chie. Ouch, I'm really pushing my luck with the time here. I should head home. Dude, that music right now is so ominous. This music going on in the background? Ugh, it's creeping me out really bad. Hey, you want this? I bought more than I can handle. You received mini cornet from Ko. Take care on your way home.
Be careful going home.
You parted with Ko and went home. You overhear students talking just slightly over the ominous, horrible, scary music. The weather's really been weird lately. What's up with all this fog? This fog looks like it's going to stay here forever. But I heard it's nothing to worry about. That's what some great guy on TV said. Oh, I also heard that it's poisonous. Very toxic. Nobody even knows why it's toxic. Man, just thinking about how toxic it is makes me feel ill. I should probably stay at home for a while. You're just being too lazy to take the finals beginning next week, aren't you? Samigawa floodplain. Fog has enveloped the area. Naoto is thinking carefully as she stares at the two cards laid out in front of her. These cards came from Shiroku store. When I talked with the owner, her description matched the one you gave. The Phantom Thief purchased these cards mere days before handing one to you. If that's the case, it's hard to imagine that any elaborate process was performed on the card. Although, I do detect the faint, lingering scent of citrus. A very weak cologne, perhaps? What should I do? Soak it? Well, it is possible to treat it in such a way as to make letters appear in water, but... Wait, letters appearing? That scent. Nato's eyes light up. Impossible, but could it be? Your house is closer. Let's go test it out now. You headed to your house, practically dragged by Naoto. Your house, as you toast the card with the fire from the stove, burnt letters appear. It really was invisible ink. The citrus juices staining the paper burn first, making it legible.
Damn.
A grown man employing such childish tricks. In this sentence here, the card reads as follows. Eating letters with a red face. Eating letters with a red face? This is... a mailbox?
I see.
Ah, indeed it is. You're good with riddles, I see. Naoto smiles. She seems to be having fun. A mailbox. There was one in the shopping district. Let's go. Central Shopping District at the mailbox next to Daedra. Interesting tidbit. I don't know how it is in Europe, but in America, it would have said with a blue face instead of a red face, because American or USA mailboxes are blue. Fog has enveloped the area. It seems there was something hidden behind the mailbox. This is... Grandpa had this? Why did he keep it? What was it? Nato has a strange look on her face. I made this when I was a child. It's a detective badge. It has no real function, though. A petty challenge, and the prize was this stolen detective badge. I have no idea who the phantom thief might be, but none as to his motives. Oh, I have an idea who the phantom thief might be, but none as to his motive. This is an important case to me, and yet, without you, I'd never have cracked it. Rather, I wouldn't have bothered.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you, Joshua-san. Naoto is showing her unconcealed smile, a rare occurrence. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown deeper. Yay! Normally, I'd think this isn't the time to play along with such games, but I think I'll let this play out, and if possible, let's do it. Huh?
Yes.
Oh, yes, let's. Naoto is blushing.
I'll see you again.
You walked Naoto to her house and went home. Samigawa floodplain. You decided to take Marie to school with you. Fog has enveloped the area.
Hey.
You go to school every day, right? Marie doesn't seem to mind the fog at all. You don't get tired of it? It's pretty much my duty.
Oh.
So you have a business there then. At least you have something to do. Being in that room is just so dull. I feel like I'm just going to drop dead. That sounds like a good idea. Will that surprise the nose? Marie seems to be up to something.
What's up?
Yo, partner, don't call me that. What you do? Oh, hey Marie-chan. It's been a while, hasn't it? I heard that you'd been with Chie and Yukiko, so you're showing her around, huh? What are you guys doing? Out on a stroll? I'm showing her the school. Huh? You are? You tell Yosuke how Marie wants to see the school. Oh, I get it. Marie-chan goes to a different school after all, huh? Still, what could be special about our school? Oh, well... Alright, I'll join you. Allow me to welcome you to Yasagami High. Can I go inside? No problem. There's some committee meeting today, so the gate should be open. I mean, we can always say that we're showing you around the school. Yasagami High, second floor hall. And here's our classroom. Pretty retro, huh? I guess you'd call it cozy. It's so big. Huh? It is? Well, there's a lot of empty land here. I guess the school's pretty big if you count the fields and yards and stuff. What about where you are, Marie-chan? Is it cramped since it's in the city? Me? It's tiny. I mean, it's a single room.
For reals?
One room? Seriously? Is it, some kind of advanced placement class or something? I don't know. It's small, it's dark, the nose never says anything, nobody ever says anything, it's boring. The nose, is that, what you call your teacher? A teacher who doesn't talk? Is that neglecting your job?
Hey.
I want to see more. There's still more to see, right? It seems Marie is very interested in your school. She's as strange as she was last time. Then again, everybody I've gotten to know recently has been pretty much on the odd side, so I'm used to it. Yasagami High rooftop. Fog has enveloped the area. And this is where we hang out. What do you think? Isn't it a great spot to spend your youth? Well, I can't say much for the fog. When it's clear, there's a great view.
Oh.
Marie doesn't seem to mind the fog at all. Youth? How does someone spend youth? Give me an example. An example? Well, you know, building friendships, sharing your concerns, confiding in each other, stuff like that. It's kind of awkward to have to put it into words. I don't get it. Do green and black do that too? Of course.
Why?
Why do you need to spend youth? Don't you have anything better to do? You want me to say more? Well, I mean, it's fun. Not being in superficial relationships, being with people who know the real you. The real you? Being with people like that helps keep me from losing sight of who I am. You know, so I can face myself. This is embarrassing. I can't say anymore, sorry. Face yourself. Wondering about your true self? No, I said it before, there's no truth. Marie is deep in thought. Let's just end this here. Please forget I said anything. So, I know. You haven't seen the library yet, right? We don't have all day, so let's get going. Face your true self. It seems Marie is wondering about the meaning of what Yosuke said. You feel like you understand Marie a bit more now. I do? Because I don't. Let's go.
See ya.
After showing Marie around the school with Yosuke, you escort Marie back to the Velvet Room.
Excuse me.
You live with Dojima-san, correct? He's an interesting man. My first impression of him was your typical hard-boiled detective. But when the police officials and I were in disagreement about their methods, he was the only one to put a word in for me. In the end, my advice was still ignored, but I won't forget that he tried. He cares about the truth.
Yes.
Yes, he's a rarity amongst the police. There was no incentive for him to help me either. I believe he's making a serious effort to solve this case. His determination was easy to see. You and he are indeed quite similar. Nato is smiling. How can you smile with this creepy music? The Shirogane family has close ties to the police, but that relationship is sometimes overshadowed by conflicting interests. That's why it's helpful to have detectives like Dojima-san around. Then again, in his case, you enjoyed your idle chat with Naoto. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown stronger and could become stronger soon.
Oh.
Oh, I should be getting back. I didn't mean to keep you here for so long. I have a gift for you. You should have it if you're ever feeling hungry.
Please accept it.
Cream melon bread. Another variety of amazing melon bread options. Well then, let's go home.
Good night.
You saw Naoto off and then went home. You overhear students talking. I can't even see the sky with all this fog. I really don't like this weather. Huh? Why? I'm fine with it. Some people say the fog is poisonous, but I don't feel bad at all. You're worrying too much. Just imagine that the town was supposed to be like this from the very beginning. Pretend that this is natural. If you say so, but that soundtrack in the background is not natural. More students are calling in sick lately, but I guess it's nothing really unusual. Samigawa floodplain. The fog has enveloped the area. Naoto brought a new challenge from the Phantom Thief. This was in my mailbox this morning. The Phantom Thief knows where I live. Which means he had other reasons for having you deliver the first card. Why you, though? Because we looked close?
Huh?
What are you saying? That can't be it. Don't blurt out such ridiculous nonsense. Nanako is panicking fiercely. So then, what do you think of the contents of this card? The card reads as follows. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the third is the spot I chose. More cryptic this time. Well, I anticipated that. The first thing that comes to mind with fruit tree is the original card. But the second sentence, by the 7 at the third, what do those numerical values mean? When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the third is the spot I chose. See, I'm thinking a clock. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 and the third is the spot I chose. By the large 7 and the third. No, there's nothing peculiar about those There's nothing peculiar about those particular positions. When the bank closes, the fruit tree grows. It's incomprehensible. 7 and third. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. Look at the third and 7 words. Banks and tree. In other words, by the large tree at the banks is the spot I chose. Anyway, let's search for the biggest tree at the river's banks. You searched the riverbank with Naoto. There was something buried by the tree you found. Yay, I completely effed up that one. I knew it. This watch brings back memories. Naoto holds a digital watch, slightly large for a child's wrist. This is pretty advanced, you know. It's one of the 7 tools of the detective. It has an extremely strong backlight. You can use it to blind the enemy. I modified it when I was a child. I've always loved this sort of thing, ever since childhood. I preferred robots and cars to dolls and teddy bears. I liked high places, so I had a secret base in the trees. I enjoyed that. Why? Why couldn't I have been born a male? It would have been much easier for me. I could have done what I wanted to do with gusto. It's funny, isn't it? Your gender doesn't matter.
Senpai.
Joshua-san, now that I have people who will say that to me, what right have I to complain? Naoto is smiling sadly. Really, it's quite difficult to keep my composure when you're around. I feel like I'm being lectured, like I'm still a child. Naoto looks at her feet embarrassed. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown deeper. The Naoto Shirogane social link has reached 6. Oh, another invigorate level! It seems I've been doing all the talking. Well, why don't you tell me about yourself? What were you like as a child? I wish I could have seen it. Oh, you know, I climbed up trees, and then I jumped out of them thinking I was Spider-Man and fell into barbed wire fences. Typical stuff.
I'll see you again.
And chatted idly with Naoto, then went home.